Ahoy, mateys. Shagdog here. Spitter swallow beer review. Doing Blackbeards breakfast porter. Brewed with coffee and aged in bourbon barrels. Jammer did this one a couple months ago. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if this is the one of the ones, because I sent him pictures of all my beers I buy all the time, but he actually bought one of those the same, didn't think about it, and did it. He did that twice, but that's okay. This one, Beer Advocate gives it a 92. It's an Imperial Porter by Heavy Seas Brewing Company. They're out of Maryland. Is it Baltimore? I can't remember where at in Maryland. I don't think it's Baltimore. Let's double check. Hallenthorpe, Maryland. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. 10% ABV. I probably should be doing heavy beers like this. But when you're on the heavy seas, I sound like them Australian pirate now. Huh? When you're on the heavy seas, you got to be a scurvy dog like Shagdog and go for the gusto. Yeah, oh my God, look at that head. It's like a dark chocolate with maybe a hint of like burgundy in there or red or something. And I can smell it from here. And okay. Gonna exit the page because it said my page was unresponsive, but that's okay. We're gonna close it. Having issues. I'm not sure if it's my computer, internet, probably a mixture of both. So let's try to get all that delicious beer in there. Yeah, so yeah, Jammer did this a few weeks back. And I have another one. I think it's an Imperial Stout. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that one after this one. We'll see how I feel after this. It is way past my bedtime, but, I might be able to do one more. Yeah, definitely very dark. And my computer's lagging. Thank you, computer and internet. Dark. I need a new computer. But I don't think it'd help a little bit, I think, but this internet sucks too. So between my crappy computer and the internet. Yeah, dark, like almost not a complete black, but pretty 9.7% pure black right there. The head is very chocolatey, maybe a hint of rubiness or burgundy or deep mauve. I can't say that really, right? Deep mauve. I would have never known what deep mauve was if it wasn't for my mother. Yeah, so looks nice. Yeah, sweet. Slight coffee. Pick up a little bit of the alcohol. Not a whole lot of smell in it for being such a strong beer, 10%. Slight coffee, maybe a hint of chocolate, some like dark chocolate sweetness or something in there, maybe some dark fruits. Let's try it, right? Hey, thanks for watching there, Mr. Commenter. Hey, it's PA Brew News. This used to be great in the 22-ounce bottles. Now it's thin crap. It looked thick coming out of that bottle, but the bottle has been sitting in my beer closet for about 2 months. A month and a half, maybe 2 months. Let's give it a try. Like Anheuser-Busch used to ask, why ask why? Yeah, not bad. And I'm not a big high ABV for porters or stouts. There's not a whole lot of alcohol taste there. A little bit, a tinge. It's smooth and easy to drink. A little creaminess, a slight sweetness, maybe a slight dark chocolate in there. Hope I ain't catching the COVID again. Yeah, it's pretty good, easy to drink for 10%. It's kind of deceptive if it's 10% because it doesn't taste like 10%. I mean, it don't taste weak by any means, but I would drink this and probably think 6 or 7% maybe. Pretty good, easy to drink. BA Brew News says thin crap now, so I have to take his word for it. He is the high ABV stout and porter master. If he, in a previous life, he used to work at the docks and was a porter master. Yeah, not bad. I mean, not a whole lot of flavor to it though, unless I'm coming down with something. God forbid, knock on wood. Slight coffee, slight dark chocolate, some sort of sweet alcohol, probably sweetness, a little bit of dark fruits, maybe. Probably more of an alcohol sweetness. But it doesn't, there might be a light warming sensation up here, but nothing much. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't say this is any more than 7%, but now who was the real Blackbeard, right? He was a real pirate. Let's go ahead and grade this though. Baby, if you're feeling good, and baby, if you're feeling right. I can't get that song out of my head now. Oh, he's worth the deuce. Whoa, I can't wait to do some top albums of the year with Jammer because, you know, I'm more of a hair metal, glam, hair band, whatever you want to call them, type person. But I did 1983 and I had more pop albums in there. I realized I still had my top couple albums were, you know, hair bands, whatever. But all throughout the whole album, I had pop bands or maybe contemporary rock or whatever, adult contemporary or whatever you want to call it back in the 80s. And it looks like my 84 top 10 are about the same also. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just waiting for Jammer to get in there. I, gave him some tips how to look up. He's like, man, I can't remember 10 albums from 1984. I said, here you go. This is how you look them up. Top 100 albums of the year. Top hair metal bands. Top heavy metal. Top pop. Top R&B. Top country. You just got to check all the genres and do top whatever. And then you're going, oh, shit, I remember that album. That was really good. Yeah. So I'm all about I'm not going to put an album on there. I'm not going to put, say, Dio, because I like one or two songs on Dio's record that year, but I'm not going to put the whole album on there just for two songs. If I don't like the rest of the songs, then it's not going on there. That's pretty much about it. I'd have to tell you, though, 83 was pretty hard. 84 was actually pretty hard because a lot of bands, we'll grade this beer in a second, a lot of bands or singers, majority of them, you like two or three songs, really. Of course, there's certain bands you like, yeah, that's my band. I like every album they have, even though this one was kind of crappy. But, yeah. I mean, everybody probably likes Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people do, just because you're in that glam hair metal days, and all of a sudden you got Guns N' Roses, which pretty much were a hair band to begin with. If you look at the first album, they try to say they're making fun of hair bands, because Axl has his hair teased up, a little bit of mascara on it, I think. That's what they were. If you look at find any old magazine picture photos of Guns N' Roses when they first came out, they were kind of glammed up a little bit. But You get tired of just like real women, you get tired of putting makeup on and doing your hair. I did my hair a little bit back in the 80s. I didn't have really long hair, but I was going for the Bon Jovi look and just never got there. But yeah, I put some hairspray in my hair and use the iron, or not an iron, a curling iron. Kind of frizzed it up a little bit in the back. Yeah. Frizzed up my little mullet, my mini mullet. Anyhow, back to the beer. What would I give this? If it had a little bit more flavor, I'd probably give it a higher score. Easy to drink, though. I like that. About a 10% beer. I don't like drinking a 10% beer and tasting nothing but alcohol, really. So it's easy to drink, which is kind of bad, actually, in a way, because I might think I could drink 3 or 4 of these, which I probably shouldn't. I'm going to give it a straight up B and a swallow. I just wish it had a little bit more pronounced flavor of some, coffee notes. And it says coffee on it, right? Coffee and aged in bourbon barrels. I mean, maybe that's the sweetness I'm getting is the bourbon barrels a little bit. I'm not picking up. Matter of fact, I had some bourbon ice cream a couple months ago, and I tasted more bourbon in the ice cream than I do in this. So, if that says anything. That was some good bourbon ice cream. I think it was what's those 2 fat guys' name that make ice cream? Yeah. Jerry and whatever. It's not Tom and Jerry. I know that. Shit, I can't remember. The 2 fat guys. I'm sure one of them was fat at least to make the ice cream. They had a bourbon flavored one. It was pretty damn good, actually. I'm not a big ice cream man, but that was some damn good ice cream. Blackbeard. So we give our grade B and a swallow. History of Blackbeard, right? If my computer works, because this internet sucks balls. I need a new computer. I need a new internet. Oh shit. Wait, how's this? I mean, my computer's going. Oh, okay. Blackbeard Wikipedia. Blackbeard Wikipedia. Yes, I trust Wikipedia mostly. Yeah, PA Brewers didn't like this though, so it was too thin. Now it's thin crap. Is it thin crap, or did your palate grow again? Your palate grows every year. It's like a little child growing. That doesn't sound right. I was going to say growing in your mouth, but that don't sound right. Your palate grows, though. I think more and more you drink and stuff, Okay, that didn't sound right at all. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Blackbeard. Edward Teach or Thatch, 1680. Not sure what month he was born or day, but 1680 and died November 22nd, 1718. So he was 38 years old. Pirates didn't have a long life. Wait, not 28, 38, whatever. I think he was aged 35 to 40 when he died. Not really sure. He died in Oracoke, North Carolina, British America. He was born in Bristol, England, presumed. Not really sure. Cause of death, killed in action, stab wounds and gunshot wounds. I'm sure he died a terrible death. Blackbeard was a captain, base of operations with the Atlantic West Indies. His commands was the Queen Anne's Revenge and Adventure. I guess Queen Anne's Revenge was his main ship. Adventure might have been his first one or his last one. Little is known about Blackbeard's early life. Commonly believed that at the time of his death, he was between 35 and 40. Let's see. Let's look at his death, because that's kind of fun stuff to look at, right? Blockade of Charlestown, pardon. I just want to see his death. Just give it up. Blackbeard has a very, very big Wikipedia page. A lot of history about him, but it's just too much for me to I just want to read about his death, how he was stabbed, and all that. How come I can't find his death on here? Oh, last battle. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, I just want to see how he died. Please, please, please. Okay, here we go. Teach broke Maynard's cutlass at the hill against superior training and a slight advantage in numbers. The pirates were pushed back towards the bow, allowed the Jane's crew to surround Maynard and Teach. Teach is Blackbeard, who was by then completely isolated. Teach pressed onward and was about to deliver a killing blow, but was slashed across the neck by one of Maynard's men. This redirected Teach's cutlass to strike Maynard's knuckle instead of killing him. Badly wounded, Teach was then attacked and killed by several more of Maynard's crew. The remaining pirates quickly surrendered. Those left on the adventure were captured by the Ranger's crew, including one who planned to set fire to the powder room and blow up the ship. Varying accounts exist of the battle's list of casualties. Maynard reported that 8 of his men and 12 pirates were killed. Brand reported that 10 pirates and 11 of Maynard. Okay. Sport would claim 10 pirates and 10 of the king's men dead. Yes. So, it doesn't pay to be a pirate. Like they still say to this day, crime don't pay. But actually, these last few years, crime does pay, because look at all the thieves that have stolen shit in stores, these mass robberies, and they just get away and they got mask on and all that kind of shit. I say they outlaw mask. I don't give a shit what disease is going on or whatever. You got a mask on and you're in a group, guess what? Masks are coming off or you don't come in. Or we shoot you upon entry into the sky. I think I got one more beer left, but it's another porter or stout, and it's really strong, so I might save that for next week if Jammer gets back on. Been awfully tough to do beer reviews with Jammer lately. And I had like a week and a half beard going, and I just shaved it yesterday, though. I was like, yeah, I can't deal with this. Gray beard. They could call me Graybeard instead of Blackbeard. I could have been famous. I could have been a contender, huh? Yeah, Heavy Seas. I've had a couple all right beers by them. Still, my main Baltimore brewing company that I like is Duclaw. Although I haven't been able to find, I used to find Duclaw all the time around here. Now I can't find any Duclaws. It's kind of sad, actually. So I don't know if they're not shipping them as much to the south. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't found any Duclaws lately. I don't even know the last time I had a Duclaw. Damn, I'm going to have to look that up. I know Jammer has done some Duclaws, but my computer's acting up, so I'm not even going to try to look it up. Spitter Swallow Beer Review. If you want me to do one more, let me know. If not, I'm going to call it a day and go to bed. Thanks for watching. I got one more stout, though. It's another strong one, I think, so I don't know if I want to do it or not. It's an Imperial Stout. I was going to go shopping for more beer today, but I got home from work. Liquor store opens up at 9. I was going to leave. It takes about 30 minutes to get there. The one I go to buy craft beer. And the dog was interrupting my my getting ready to go. So then by the time I got done taking care of the dog, it was like 9:15. I'm like, yeah, just screw it. I'm not driving. I'll just review the 2 beers I have right now. And I did a Kiss Alive review also. So check that out. I'll have to edit that one. I'm sucking at reviewing albums, that's for sure. You think I suck at reviewing beers? Check out my album reviews. I should do another Kiss album review though. Maybe might do that. Grab another Yingling or something. Do another Kiss album review. Which Kiss album? I did a one with the paint on. Maybe I should do a non-Kiss makeup, from the 80s. Creatures of the Night or Asylum is a good one. That's my first album I bought by Kiss. So I don't know. What the hell was that? All right, let's get out of here. Shagdog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. I gotta remember to get the bottle on my face. It's kind of fucking annoying, huh? We'll see you on the next one, brothers and sisters.